Mitch Brulard, Information Systems and E-Commerce Officer at Bay Coast Bank, here to give you the lowdown on how to make sure your personal and financial information stays safe. Today, let's talk about phishing. Not the lure and bait kind, though at the root of it, it's kind of the same thing. A phishing email is a social engineering attack that looks to steal user data, be it login credentials, account numbers, or even credit or debit cards. The email will typically pose as a trusted entity, like your bank or a company that you frequent, and ask you to click a link within it to, quote, log in or update your payment information. Doing that could lead to a few worst-case scenarios, like malware being installed on your computer, which will work in the background to steal your information as you enter it, and even ransomware being installed, leaving you unable to access your computer until you pay the attacker. All these outcomes, not so good. So put yourself in these shoes. You wake up after a long night of not quite enough sleep, you've got one eye open, you're staring at your phone, and you come across an email from Bay Coast Bank stating your account has been locked, click here to reset your password. Now before you click that email, have a morning cup of coffee and look at it again. This is a phishing email, and these types of emails happen all the time. PayPal, Netflix, Amazon, Disney, eBay, that website you used one time to buy a pair of shoes that you had to have. It can be exhausting. So let's take a magnifying glass to that email and look at what could be telltale signs that it's actually not from the bank. Look closer at the email address. It might say that it's from the bank, but if you click on it, it's a completely different email, not associated with Bay Coast Bank at all. Hover your cursor over the link it's telling you to click on to reset your password. That link doesn't even take you to Bay Coast Bank. Lastly, look at the grammar in the email itself. It's not quite up to par with what you'd be expecting the bank you hold your accounts at to be sending you. These are all clear signs that it's a scam. However, sometimes it's tough to determine if an email is legitimate or not. So what can you do if you aren't sure? First and foremost, you can visit the website of the bank or the company that you believe to have emailed you. This way you can trust the information you are getting because you know you are on the right site. You can also contact the bank or business directly. Sometimes the way to make yourself feel most at ease is to speak to a representative and confirm everything is okay. But most importantly, never click the links in the email in question, and never call the number that's listed on the email as well. If you aren't sure if it's real, it's best to leave it alone and go directly to the source to confirm everything. Of course, there's always the chance that you are a victim of a phishing email. Then what do? First, know that we have your back. At the bank, we're constantly monitoring for any out-of-the-ordinary login attempts or financial malware that may exist on your computer, as well as any out-of-the-ordinary transactions that could attempt to process on your debit card. But you should contact us as soon as possible. This way we can reset your login information or close down your debit card to prevent unauthorized charges and get you a new one. But lastly, it's always best to understand the potential threats that could impact both your personal and financial information. So be sure to visit baycoastbank.com and check out our cybersecurity center for more ways that you can protect yourself. It's just another way that Bay Coast Bank is helping you stay on the lookout for threats as they happen. Once again, my name is Mitchell Brulard. Thank you for watching.